leading Pro Bowl voters have been announced via Pro Football Focus's Ari Mirov's Twitter account. Can't thank Ari Mirov for what he has done for the NFL media this entire season and last year. He's really been crushing it. On the offensive side of the ball, at the quarterback position, the leading vote getters for the Pro Bowl are Tua Tagovailoa in the AFC, Jalen Hurts in the NFC, Alabama quarterback room reigning supreme in the Pro Bowl voting. Congrats to both of those men having a hell of a year. Both of them were being questioned coming into the year. Are they going to be able to be a franchise quarterback for both of their programs? Boom, leading Pro Bowl vote getters. Congrats to them. Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey. Anything strange or out of the ordinary in that vote, AJ Hawk?
I don't think so.
Brand new team. Christian McCaffrey's played for two of them. Still the leading vote getter. Maybe two fan bases behind him. Nonetheless, if you see him play live, he's a physical dude. Yeah. It's not just, explosive plays and being able to get out and outrun people. He can. He is trying to punish people with every single run. Those are the top two running backs in the game. Makes sense. Yep. Happy for that. Derrick Henry was getting a little bit loose yesterday, wasn't he? He was on a run. Still lose. That's 2 weeks in a row. 98 yards in the first half. 2 yards in the second half, they lose. Starts getting going yesterday, still lose. What's going on in Tennessee, dude? What is going on in Tennessee?
The only person who is Jacob still leading the league in rush yards? Is he the only one that has maybe a gripe?
Well, Josh Jacobs has a C on his chest now, too, over there. I assume he's getting into the Pro Bowl. He deserves it. It will be in Las Vegas, so he'll probably have contingency behind him. But Derrick Henry, Alec Ingold, and Kyle Juszczyk are the fullbacks. Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson. This is right. I think this is the right play.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Maybe Devontae, but yeah. This year, those guys for sure.
Those are you.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill, no matter what, 28 degrees, snow globe, Tyreek Hill is going to get his yards, get a touchdown.
Yep.
It's unbelievable. Him alongside Waddle has been a lot of fun to kind of watch this year. And congrats to Tua and Tyreek. Going into the year, a lot of people say Tyreek's not going to be the same without Mahomes. Tua, is he going to be enough to keep up with Tyreek? Boom, they are. Travis Kelce and George Kittle, absolute dogs at tight end. Teron Armstead, Trent Williams, feel like that's good. I don't know the offensive line well enough. We will certainly ask AQ tomorrow. Kevin Zeitler, Zach Martin at guard, Creed Humphrey, and Jason Kelce at center. Congrats on the offensive side of the ball. It's all the leading vote getters. On the defensive side, AJ, if you want to rattle through a couple of these.
DN, Myles Garrett, Nick Bosa. That feels about right, doesn't it? I mean, there's a bunch of candidates, though, I guess you could put in there.
Yeah, Chandler Jones, obviously.
Is it DN or edge? But that's the problem with it. 3-4 outside backers like that are DNs. That's the whole thing.
Because Judon and Parsons are.
Yeah, so is it just hand in the dirt every play?
It should just be edge, honestly. Remember when they're coming out of college now, we just call them edge guys?
That's how they're paid.
And then have four of them?
Yeah, maybe. It gets confusing because inside backer is much different than this outside backer category here.
Quinnen Williams and Hargrave in the middle. Judon, Micah Parsons. Judon league right now, right?
Yeah, he's tied with
Bosa.
With Bosa, yeah.
15 and a half, 16 and a half?
15 and a half. Or is it 16 now?
16. Okay, congrats to both of them. Micah Parsons is in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year because of the games that he has played. He doesn't have as many sacks, but he's also dropping back.
Yeah.
And then he does. He's just a game record completely. I don't even know if outside linebacker is the right position because I think we've seen him line up at Mike a couple times this year as well. He's all over the place, AJ. Nick Bolton, Fred Warner. Congrats to both of them. You love Fred Warner's gameplay. Do you know Nick Bolton at all?
I don't know him personally, no. But, yeah, I mean, he's playing very well.
Yeah, he gets no love. He's been
for
the Chiefs since he's got there.
No love, but he's the leading vote getter. That seems like a lot of love. Congrats to Nick there. We don't talk about him.
No, that's what I mean. I feel like, but that's Chiefs defense in general.
It's hard not to talk about Fred.
Yeah.
Because of how good he is and how that Niners defense
Best
is.
defense in the NFL, yeah.
And Greenlaw too, though. Like, that dude deserves the hype he's getting. Like, he's a stud.
Agree. Cornerback, rookie, Sauce Gardner, and rookie, Tyreek Woolen. Congrats to the two rookies.
First time that's ever happened, maybe.
I would have stat that.
I would assume.
Yeah, stat that.
Minka Fitzpatrick had a great start to the season.
Yeah, he's still dominating.
Still dominating? Okay, good. I haven't been able to watch as closely. Kirby Joseph. Who's Kirby Joseph? Do we know him?
Lions rookie.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Brand
new
Lions.
Derwin James, who signed a big deal before the season kicks off with the Chargers, and Harrison Smith of the Vikings, both friend of the program. Congrats to all boys on defense side. Special teams kicker Justin Tucker. He missed 2 kicks.
Yeah.
Missed 2 kicks.
Wild.
That never happens, dude.
Never.
Literally, it hasn't happened, I guess they said since 2018 or something like that. I can't believe it's ever happened, ever. That 50-yarder was going to go through by about 15 yards, too. Drove it a little bit too much. I assume he'll bounce back. Like seeing him get upset.
Yeah.
I like seeing him get upset a little
Through his helmet, right?
Yes. That's not Justin Tucker. You know what I
Is
mean?
it on him, though? I mean, you take a block on him, on the kicker, or what?
I don't know, man. Because every single kick is
I don't count it as a miss. Like, when it gets blocked, that should be its own category, not a miss, I think.
So in punting, in in punting, if it gets blocked behind the line of scrimmage, it doesn't count as a gross punt, but they do count it as a net punt, a 0, right? So it doesn't affect your gross. They don't give you but if it goes past the line of scrimmage, it's gross and net.
Yeah.
For a field goal, like if it does, it was windy, I think, in Cleveland too, by the way. I think it was a nightmare of a situation. Cade York was being called Cade Yank. He did hit one incredibly fat, just like Justin did here. But I think both the guys were trying to drive it a little bit more because of how windy it was. In doing so, you get one blocked and also it starts turning sideways. Normally he hits that thing end over end too, so it cuts through the wind. Hit it a little bit fat on the first one, it pulls. And then this one, I think he's trying to drive and keep straight. Guy's able to get it. You got to remember, though, every single kick is like this far away from being a block. Can't wait to see how Justin Tucker bounces back. That dude's greatest of all time whenever it comes to kicking statistically. Had a bad day. That's good for him.
Yep.
That's good for him. Jason Myers of the Seattle Seahawks, he has a cannon. I was watching him live. He has this really interesting. So, like, when Tucker comes in, he's coming real hard. He's full lean. He's coming real hard. Hey. He comes in real hard. That's why whenever he gets that skip
Sweet laces.
step, when he gets that, who, on me?
Yeah.
Came with black. I don't know. Maybe there came with white laces as well.
I like the change up. I like it.
But I put on, that's a wire there. I put them on, and I had to go. I didn't want to relace. You know what I mean? Didn't want to relace the whole thing. Although I might in the future. But that's why Tucker, whenever he adds that extra skip step, he comes in like perfect form, real aggressive. Jason Myers has this like casual, and it seems like his leg is like a slingshot, and it just shoots out. It explodes off of his foot. Watching it live, I was much more impressed with his strength, I think, of his leg than I did at home. I need to give him a lot more props on a regular basis. Myers is a hell of a kicker.
Yeah.
Hell of a kicker. Ari Mirov, obviously the man who did this. And punter Ryan Stonehouse, who I believe is a rookie,
Yes.
right? Vikings?
Tennessee.
No, is that who it
You're
is?
thinking of Wright
For the
Tennessee.
Titans.
Stonehouse is Tennessee, yeah.
This dude murders the ball. So does fucking Wright
Yes.
for Minnesota. He pinned the Colts at like the fucking 2 or something, on a 64-yard ball. I obviously didn't get to see it live. I just saw the video get sent to me. Hey, anything about what Wright did to your Colts? Oh, you're not going to say it? I'm calling it fucking Vegas Bowl. I am so sorry. I wish I could have seen it because that dude's been incredible. Stonehouse, who took Brett Kern's job down there in Tennessee, has done it. Tress Way last night put on a show.
Oh, yeah.
He's an artist with football. He's unbelievable at what he's done. Been doing it a long time. Isaiah Pacheco is a returner. He runs hard. Fumbled yesterday. Will he be back in the backfield, or will they lean on McKinnon more, who got the game winner? We shall see. Intoxicated with weapons in Kansas City.
So many.
Pro Bowl returner here, Pacheco, who was also their stud running back. Start to struggle at running back a little bit because fumbles or whatever the case. Put him in return. We still have the Pro Bowl returner out of him. It's unbelievable. And then in Wong Wu, obviously incredible returner. Justin Hardy and Chris Boyd, special teamers. This is different. This is not normal names that we hear. Normally it's Slater. Normally it's Bethel. Normally it's others. Here's two, I'd assume young cats kind of taking over. Congrats to them. I do not know who this is. And then Hennessy and Andrew DePaula as long snappers. I have no idea how anybody would vote for the long snapper, but these two have to be very good at their trade. Congratulations to all Pro Bowlers. We know it's a big deal for a lot of people.
Good boys.
There's also incentives and contracts for Pro Bowls and so much other stuff. Congrats to everybody. AJ, anything you say to the Pro Bowlers this season? Good work, boys.
There you go,
Yeah,
boys.
good work. So are fans voting for long snappers?
Fans, coaches, players.
What?
I think it's
Should.
the whole.
I mean, they should. You might as well. I mean, I don't know how anybody knows who's doing the best, but yeah.
Yeah, it started last year, and I had a couple people that have AP votes or whatever for Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Who should I vote for long snapper? It's like, I have no fucking idea. I don't know how you guys would either. Honestly, I have no idea. You would have to watch every single snap. It's like, what are the laces like on field goals? This was talked about yesterday by Dustin Colquitt of the Chiefs, who I have a lot of respect for. Dustin Colquitt comes from a punting family, right? His brother, Britton, punts. I think his dad punted. His uncle punted in the NFL. The Colquitts literally came into the world punting footballs. Perfect form. Dustin a lefty, Britton a righty. It is... I watched their film, try to learn from them. They're very cool. They are punting royalty. Dustin Colquitt talked about Tommy Townsend maybe not being the best holder for Harrison Butker. Butker misses that 51-yarder. He says that at the very last second, Tommy Townsend gives a lean, which is standard. But if you give a lean while the ball is being hit, there's a chance that it could potentially, spray a little bit because physics, if you start to lean something while it's being kicked, you can affect the trajectory, obviously. So you're trying to have the ball not be moving whenever the ball is being kicked. You're trying to have that thing as still as possible so it can go. If you pull it while the ball is being kicked, there's a chance trajectory. I did not see it. This is just what Dustin Colquitt tweeted, and I trust Dustin Colquitt. He also talked about how laces were directly this way on Butker's first miss. And I have a lot of people are quoting me, well, Pat McAfee told me that the laces are on the snapper. They are. They certainly are. Their job is to get it from this point to this point so that the holder can easily see them and bang, fix that thing. You see that? Bang. So the rules of the holder, catch the ball, spot, most important, Colquitt saying Tommy Townsend's missing a spot, lean, okay? And then last, boom, let's get those laces around too. Spot and lean, first two objectives, though, for the holder. Then if you can also fix the laces while doing that, it's like a perfect operation. Colquitt said Tommy Townsend doesn't have that thing all combined yet, and maybe that's why Butker's been missing. Would be very valid if that was the case, because Butker's missed some kicks that we haven't expected him to miss at all. Hopefully they're able to figure that out. Tommy Townsend, incredible athlete. I assume he'll be able to get better. But yeah, the long snapper's job is to get the laces in this vicinity, okay? That's what they're getting judged on. So whenever we go back to the Pro Bowl, I don't know how you vote for who the long snapper is unless you're watching literally every single extra point snap, every single field goal snap, every single punt snap, and then also watching the blocking and the coverage. But I'm happy that long snappers are being recognized because they are vitally important to the entire operation. We just have no idea how you find out who's the best. I have no idea how you find out who the best is unless you just watch thousands of plays.
Nobody's doing that.
No.
I mean, Mitt's dad could tell us.
Yeah, I think you could actually.
Special teams coaches, that would be a good way to do it. Have them
They know.
decide together.
They do know, and they know like the blocking too.
Yeah.
Because special teams coach like, we're coming after this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
We're
do.
not coming after this guy. We're going to run a little. This guy can't block a
double
single
this guy.
thing. Yeah. So I guess the special teams coaches would be the only people that really could figure it out, but they're only watching who they're playing.
True.
They're not watching like, you know what I mean?
Let me just put on the Eagles tape this week, see how this guy's snapping the ball.
Yeah, well, you know what? Fuck it. Let's see how they're. Let me go through every single snap this human has done.